Hello and welcome to Artemis Rising Tarot. Today's reading is for the sign of Aquarius. And my readings are very unique. They are timeless, so whenever you stumble across it, there's something in here that you need to hear. Now, this is a safe space for healing. There is no judgment here. I get very deep into the energy. This may be about you. This could be about the spirit trying to communicate with you. This could be about the past, present, or future. I have no idea what spirit wants to say to you today. I want to tell you I will never reach out to offer personal readings, ask for money or donations, or try to sell you anything. And whatever comes out here is really for your greatest and highest good. And sometimes we hear things we don't want to hear, but we have to face them. And I want to say, most of all, thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, because it really helps my channel to grow. And it really helps the message to get out to who needs to hear it. Okay, I'm going to begin. And as I was even shuffling, I was hearing tough love, tough love, tough love. Okay, I don't know who this message is for, if this is for you, or if this is for with someone you're dealing with. Okay, so that's why there's no judgment, because we're all learning and growing. But this is a heavy, heavy message. Today, what Spirit is talking about is they're talking about this energy. And I feel like there's this energy that's very impulsive, very determined, taking risks, very risky behavior, okay, and doing whatever they can to get away with this risky behavior. I feel like someone, or what they didn't see is that this energy was setting things up, okay? Things are being placed in motion, either by spirit or by people around you, but things are being set into motion. And I feel like this is a very conflicting energy. This is a combative energy. This is not like a cooperative energy. This is more like somebody thought this was all a game. Someone thought this was all a game and they didn't understand how this was affecting other people in their life. It's like they were moving things around and they're trying to, oh, don't look here. They really started to put on an act. Okay, I want to say it's an act or a mask. And a hat, okay, like a hat of like, look at me, look at how smart I am, look at how accomplished I am, look at all I've done, I've got my eye on you. This person, I feel like, was looking at every detail. They were looking very deeply, and they were looking at everybody and everything around them. And they were looking for something. And the reason why they were looking for something is because they had a hard time accepting or being honest with themselves. Like a self-deception. So they were looking, but they didn't want to look at themselves. I don't know who this is. And I think, and the reason why I say there's no judgment is because I think we all do this on some level. You know, and then when Spirit points it out to us, then we can clearly see what has been happening. Okay, so there's no judgment here. I feel like there was a deep unhappiness and a desire to fulfill your needs, and I don't know who it is, at the expense of others. Ooh, this is a tough message to give. I knew it. They're saying that there was an overindulgence in some way, shape, or form, and there was a putting of valuable resources, time, energy, and money into something that was not a good decision. And I think this person knew it. They knew it subconsciously, because it's showing me here. They were fully aware. They didn't listen to their intuition. Their intuition was trying to guide them. Their intuition was warning them every step of the way. And I feel like they didn't listen. And now it's like the universe steps in and is going to change things deeply and profoundly. Because we are here to grow, and we are here to learn, and we are here to change. And the universe allows you every opportunity along the way. It's whether or not you decide that you're ready for that. And sometimes, even if we're not, the universe pushes us and forces us to look within. And that's exactly what they're saying here, is that there was a misuse of power. Someone had a misuse of power. And now Spirit is like moving them away. Spirit is now taking action, and it's happening very quickly. There may be a change in residence for someone, and I don't know if this is you, or I don't know why Spirit is bringing this up, or who it's for. Okay, let's get some clarification. I know probably people have already clicked off at this point. Probably like, oh my gosh, I didn't come here for this. But this is what Spirit wants to talk about. I have to tell you what they say. Okay, tell me more about this Five of Wands, please, for Aquarius today. Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here, please? Why is the Five of Wands here? This may involve someone that you're very close to, connected to. This may have been a conscious decision at one point. I feel like someone was trying to communicate with you in some way. And I think they tried everything. I don't know if this is you, or you tried to communicate with someone and you tried everything. Tell me more about this. Why is this Page of Wands here? Tell us a little bit more. What was this person looking for? Thank you. Okay. I feel like someone was dissatisfied. I feel like they had a lot of good things, like the Spirit was offering them, gave them so much. But they didn't want to look at it. Instead, they wanted to look for They wanted to look for things that, instead of looking in the future and seeing what the future could hold, and like all the beautiful things that Source had provided for them, was giving them healing, hope, I mean, everything. They decided that they want to stick with their old ways because that's who they are. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords in reverse, please, for Aquarius. Seven of Swords in reverse for Aquarius, please. Thank you. There was this feeling of trying to protect yourself. It's like protecting yourself, like even though when you looked in the mirror, you could see that something was not right. And you knew that you needed to change and move forward, and you needed help. Someone needed help. You didn't know how to. You didn't know how to get it. You really wanted to be in a place of peace, of serenity, of protection. And I think Spirit is, it's like you were protecting yourself from looking at yourself, and you wanted to run away from it. Someone wanted to run away. They didn't want to look at themselves and the ties that bind them. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups in reverse, please. Nine of Cups in reverse. Can you show us a little bit more about this? Thank you. Unfortunately, this feeling or this behavior or this thought process has destroyed a lot of people's lives. Maybe their finances as well. It's destroyed people's happiness. That someone else was having a good time and everyone else was being hurt. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles in reverse, please. King of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you. Why is the King of Pentacles here in reverse, please? It was this King of Pentacles in reverse. Can we have a little bit more on that, please? Thank you. Oh. And they just knocked this over. They knocked over the Seven of Wands. Don't poke me. This King of Pentacles put up barriers and boundaries, laid down the law because they wanted what they wanted. maybe you put up a boundary against this emperor type energy. For some of you, this has happened to you, and you had to put up a boundary and step into your power because someone was investing in things. And I'm getting like a really like narcissistic type of energy and addiction and narcissism here. And maybe even some underlying issues, other issues. And it's like, I see what's going on now. I need to protect myself. I need to protect my peace. And I need to step into my power. And if not, then I feel like someone was going to all lengths to stay in power until something happened. Can you please tell us, Spirit? Just give us, why are you bringing this up? What is the goal of this message? Show us clearly. What is the goal of this message? Why are you bringing this up? Seven of Swords in reverse. Someone was in self-deception. I think it's the Emperor. I think it's the someone was in self-deception. Someone needs to go through a death and rebirth. Someone needed, let's see. Tell us a little bit more about the Seven of Swords in reverse, please. Why are you telling us this? Seven of Swords in reverse. No, too many, just one, please. Thank you. Of course, no. Death again. Here we go. Death and rebirth. It was time. It was time to wake someone up. It was time for divine justice to come in. It was time for this to be exposed, and for someone to be exposed, and for them to understand that all along there was some self-deception going on, and everything had to be exposed. Everything needs to be burned to the ground so that it can grow again. This was the divine. This was not someone else's, like the divine was doing this. And yes, it affects a lot of people. I see a lot of people, but it is for two reasons. One, to expose someone so they can go through their death and rebirth. And two, for their partner to step into their power. So there's like a victim and a victor. Victim or victor consciousness. Or there's two people here. And one is the perpetrator and one is the victim. But that's not how we're supposed to look at it. We're supposed to look at it as both are learning and growing. And one is going through a death and rebirth. And one is growing into this powerful person with boundaries. In alignment. All the kings wrapped up into one. I have played this game. I understand this game. Now look at me. It's for someone to step fully into their power. And that's why Spirit allowed all this to happen. Somebody else to be exposed and to look within at their self-deception, at their greed, their addictions or whatever, and someone else to fully step into their power. It was a wake-up call for both. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say about this. Whoa. Oh, I'm going to have to title this Tough Love. This is a tough reading. Okay. What advice do we have for Aquarius today for their greatest and highest good? What's going to really help them? What advice do we have for them for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoa. And I feel like we need one more. Hold on one second, because it... One more, please. What advice do we have for Aquarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect, thank you. Advice for Aquarius today, please, for their... Oh, wow. Okay. They just went crazy. Sometimes that happens. There's a lot of energy here. Chaotic energy. And they knocked over another card too. Let's see what they knocked over. They knocked over the Eight of Swords. All right, and they're cleansing that. Yep, I get a lot about timing, new beginnings. I'm not going to take all these. I'll just take what we have here. And Spirit, tell us a little bit more about this situation. Can you describe it, please, to us? Now, sometimes passed on loved ones like to come through when I do this part. So don't be surprised if that happens, because it just happened to me yesterday. Tell us a little bit. Thank you. All right. They are talking today about really initiating you into a deeper sense of communication. Well, personally, I understand the resistance with that. It's hard. I think it's one skill that they really should be teaching in school, is how to communicate, like from a very young age. There should be like a whole class on that, because I think it's so, so important. It's communicating in the now moment. That there is communication taking place. Oh, I see what they're saying. In the now moment. That people are missing because they are either focusing on the past or on the future. But there's so much power in the now moment. There's so much going on. Your environment, your so much going on around us in the now moment. They're really initiating you into courage and asking you to come into balance. Things have been a roller coaster. I feel like a lot of emotional ups and downs that have involved children. There's been a lot of gossip, which when people talk, it can create negativity. It takes on an energy of its own. I feel like there's been a lot of false information as well that's taking place. I feel like there's something, it's like not organic. It's like not, it's a thinking process, but not your own. I don't even know how to explain that, but it's like coded. This is really bizarre what I'm getting from this. It's like a thinking process that's not your own. Okay, that is bizarre. It could be taking place online. It could be like false information. It could be not organic. Someone's been taking directions from like not organic. It's like a program of some sort. Bizarre. Okay, Raziel's coming through. It's time for a retreat. It's time to go within. It's time for healing. Jophiel's coming in. It's saying it's time for liberation. Rise above the situation. See things from a higher perspective. They're really working on your willpower. They're really working on your third eye at the moment. We have Raphael coming through with the cleansing fire. Fire. This may involve a fire sign, doesn't have to. The cleansing fire is coming in, cleansing the emotions as well as the heart space. Okay, let's see who wants to come through for you. Let me see. Yeah, let's see who wants to come through for you. Who would like to come through for Aquarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who would like to come through for Aquarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who would like to come through for Aquarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that's pretty good. We got a lot here. I have a deceased friend coming through. Now, this could be his story. Okay, this could be what happened to him. I don't know. All right. Only you're going to know how this reading relates in your life. You're being protected by powerful beings. We have Raziel, we have Jophiel, and we have Raphael here. And I think you're being protected by them. They want you to cherish this moment, this now moment, that there is communication on the way. And they're wanting you to communicate. Rejection is God's protection. What you wished for is coming now. Balance. Remember who you are and stay true to yourself. Someone's been running on a program. Someone's been running, it's not even their own mind. It's not even their, no control of their own mind. That's what I was getting. Okay. There is a successful outcome coming. Love moves us in unexpected ways. Okay. This person sees things differently now. They're still around you. They don't want you to mourn them. Also, now I get messages from all realms all at once. So this isn't just from the friend. This is from all realms, including the angelic and, everything. I get everything. And what they want you to know is that your root chakra is grounded, clear, and stable. Okay? And that, I feel like they're wanting you to love that root chakra. They're saying that although there might be emotional ups and downs, and although this may be very difficult, and this may involve family, this may involve many people in your life, this may involve finances, this may involve a lot, they want you to know that you are grounded and stable, and you have the ability to rebuild. You have the strength within. You have all that you need. You have the help of your ancestors and the support of your family and friends. And you got this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call in all the guides, the guardians, the angels, the Reiki masters. Please come be with us for the sign of Aquarius. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please help cleanse and clear all programs that have been running. Sometimes we spin on subjects. Sometimes we keep thinking about them, overthinking about them, analyzing them, worried about what's happening, worried about the past, worried about the future. Please help release all anxiety, all worry. Please help them be gently guided to the now moment. To feel it, to hear it, to touch it, to cherish it. Please help them know that they are in balance and they are whole and complete. Please help cleanse and clear all layers and levels of the heart chakra, the emotional body, the solar plexus. Give them the will and the drive and the confidence. Please help cleanse and clear the third eye so that they may listen to the messages that come through. Please help cleanse and clear all gossip from their mind, their body, their aura, their heart, and their field, and all layers and levels. Please help them to know that they are guided and protected always, and surrounded by beings that love them. Please help them to see the success and the balance and the love. Please help move them to where they need to be for their greatest and highest good and for their healing and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm not going to lie, this was a tough one to give. I don't know whose story this is. I don't know if this is like your deceased friend. I don't know if this is your story or someone that you know, because sometimes Spirit brings in stories of people around you. I'm not sure, but I hope that you got what you needed. And I just want to say thank you for being with me. And until next time, take care.